Hello my dear students, welcome to Prudence Coaching English class. In this particular channel, you will get the best solutions of ICSE, CVSE and WBBSE solutions free of cost. So my dear students, as you can see, as usual we came up with another important chapter, that is Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture. I have already discussed the chapter with you, where I have explained the chapter line by line, and here in this particular video I will start with the comprehension. In this particular video you will find answer the following questions: true or false, reference to the text, working with words, more about language. First question: how do we first learn that Uncle Podger does not do things in an organized manner? Answer: when Uncle Podger sends the girl out for nails, he forgets to tell her about the size of the nails. So, he has to send one of the boys after her to inform her about the size. This is when we first learn that he is not organized. He usually make a small thing into a big one or big thing. Next, where would the picture have come from? Where was it put before being hung? Answer: the picture would have come from the frame maker. It was kept in the dining room before being hung. Next question. What are the two things that the girl has to do? Answer: the girl has to get 6 pence worth of nail and a bit of picture cord. Next question. Who is the author of Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture? Answer: Uncle Podger is a funny and hilarious character mentioned by Jerome K. Jerome, author in his novel Three Men in a Boat. Uncle Podger is Jerome's uncle. So, the author of Uncle Podger Hangs a Picture is Jerome K. Jerome. Next question. How does Uncle Podger lose his coat and then find it again? Answer: as Uncle Podger is sitting on his coat, so he loses it and only find it again when he stands up. Next question. Why could Uncle Podger not find his handkerchief? Answer: he could not find his handkerchief because it was in his coat pocket and he was sitting on the coat. Next question. Give examples to show Uncle Podger does not give much credit to his helpers. Answer: from the following sentences said by Uncle Podger to his helpers, we understand he does not give much credit to his helpers. As he says, might just as well ask the cat to find anything as expect you people to find it. Later he says, great heavens, 7 of you gapping down there, and you don't know what I did with the hammer. From this particular two statement made by Uncle Podger, we get to know that he does not give much credit to his helper. Next, which statement tells us that the narrator does not think much of Uncle Podger's intelligence? Answer: we find in the story the author says, when the old fool was leaning over the chair at an angle of 45 and trying to reach a point 3 inches beyond what was possible for him to reach, tells us he does not think much of Uncle Podger's intelligence. As here you can see, he has used the word old fool for him. Next question. How long did it take Uncle Podger to hang up the picture? How long does Aunt Maria think it will take him to hang it up? Answer: it took Uncle Podger most of the day and half the night to hang the picture. By observing his pace of working, Aunt Podger thinks it may take him a week. Here, pace means speed of working. Next, why do you think that author uses would so many times in the passage? Answer: the author uses would because it is giving only one instance of Uncle Podger's method of doing things. He tells this story which took place in the past, but by using wood, he implies that Podger usually did things like this. Next question. What would Uncle Podger say at the end? Answer. Uncle Podger felt proud of himself. He had a high opinion about himself. At the end, he uttered, "Why some people have a man in to do a little thing like that?" Next. By his action and words, Uncle Podger reveals much about himself. Can you make a short assessment of his character? Answer. Uncle Podger is a funny and hilarious character mentioned by Jerome K. Jerome. Uncle Podger is unable or unwilling to tackle a task alone. He would send everyone off to do his work, make a mess of things, and blame it on everyone else. Uncle Podger is an important character in this story who has very much self-obsessed and always bragged that he is the only one in the house who does a sort of work. When he is hanging the picture up the wall, it slips and the frame comes out. Then he cuts himself and further falls down the ladder. Uncle Podger does not do things in very organized manner. He usually makes a small thing into a big thing. Next question. How did Uncle Podger get all the family members involved? Answer. Uncle Podger sent a girl for sixpence worth of nails and then one of the boys after her to tell her what size to get. He realized that the girl must be sent again for a bit of picture cord and Tom was needed to hand him up the picture. He asked Will to get his hammer and asked Tom to bring the rule. He then asked for a step ladder and a kitchen chair. And then he asked Jim to run around to Mr. Goggles and get spirit level from him. He asked Maria not to go anywhere as she would be needed to hold him the light. Like this, one by one, he got all the family members involved. Next we have reference to the context. That means you need to read the given line which is taken from the text, and based on this line some questions will be asked. So let us start. Read the line and answer the questions. Oh, you leave that to me. Who said this? This is said by Uncle Podger. Next. Why did he say it? He said it because he wanted to hang the picture himself. Next. What happened when the speaker lifted the picture? Answer. When Uncle Podger lifted the picture, it slipped from his hand and came out of the frame. While trying to save the glass, he cuts his finger. Next. Read the line and answer the question. Doesn't anybody in the whole house know where my coat is? Where was his coat? Answer. Uncle Podger removed his coat, placed it on a chair. He was sitting on it and hence no one could find it. Next, what did he say when he found it? After finding his coat, he said that they could give up as he himself had found it. He further said that he might ask the cat to find something rather than his family members to find it. Next we have read through the passage again and make a list of various things that go wrong. So you need to read the story and based on your understanding you need to list the various things which goes wrong in the story. The first thing which goes wrong in the story is Uncle Podger lifts up the picture and drops it. Next, the picture comes out of the frame. Uncle Podger tries to save the glass and cuts himself. He loses his handkerchief. He drops the nail. He loses the hammer. He loses sight of the mark on the wall. Trying to do a sum in his mind, almost he lost his mind. He forgets the original number while calculating. While using a piece of string to measure a point beyond his reach, he falls off the chair onto the piano. After that, he smashes his thumb with the hammer. At the second attempt, he drives the nail and hammer into the wall. This nearly flattens his nose. So these are the things which go wrong in the story or the passage. Next we will start with working with words. And first we have explained the following. And the first thing is to build castles in the air. This means to daydream or think of things which never come true. Next, to bury the hatchet means to make peace, forget past disagreement or quarrels. Next, to cry over spilt milk. This means to be unhappy about something that can no longer be put right. Next, to do a thing by hook or by crook. This means to do something by any means, whether fair or foul. Next, to draw the line at means to refuse to do anything beyond a certain limit. Next, to eat one's own words means to apologize or take back what one has said. Next we have similes. So here we need to understand the difference between similes and metaphors. Similes and metaphors are often confused with one another. The main difference between a simile and metaphor is that a simile uses the words like or as to draw a comparison, and a metaphor simply states the comparison without using like or as. So here, as you can see, that in similes we use like or as for comparison purpose, but in case of metaphor we don't use like or as. For example, in simile, she is as innocent as an angel. So we are using the word innocent to compare her innocence with the innocence of the angel. So as you can see, in metaphor we are not using the word as or like for comparing her with the angel. Next, as agile as a monkey, as slow as a snail, as bright as a lark, as timid as a mouse, as faithful as a dog, as clumsy as an elephant, as cold as ice, as tough as nails, as black as coal. Next we have change the following sentences from the present continuous tense to past continuous tense. First statement is the captain is shouting at his crew. The captain was shouting at his crew this morning. Next, Rita is helping his uncle to build the house. This will be Rita was helping his uncle to build the house. Next, we are playing cricket with our friends. This will be we were playing cricket with our friends. Student, if you don't have a complete knowledge of tenses, then I will suggest you to watch the video on tenses uploaded in this particular channel. There you will get complete A to Z explanation of every tenses with a easy example for your understanding. Next we have the old man is waiting patiently to see the doctor. This will be the old man was waiting patiently to see the doctor. My sister is playing badminton. This will be changed as my sister was playing badminton. Next we have change the following sentences from the past continuous tense to future continuous tense. Number 1. Yesterday gardener was watering the plants with a hose pipe. This will be changed as tomorrow the gardener will be watering the plants with a hose pipe. Next, last week Ajit was entertaining us with his songs. This will be changed as tonight Ajit will be entertaining us with his songs. Next, previous Sunday, policeman was checking driving licenses on the highway. This will be changed as next Sunday, policeman will be checking driving license on the highway. Next, the participants in the race were motoring across the desert last month. So this will be changed as the participants in the race will be motoring across the desert next month. Next one. Previous year, the ship was sailing between Chennai and Singapore. This will be written as next year, the ship will be sailing between Chennai and Singapore. So my dear students, with this we come to the end of this particular video. If you find the content of this video helpful, like, share and comment below, and also share this with your friends. Students, also check out the playlist and the description box for more videos like this which are arranged in order. Students, take care of yourself. Have a nice day. Keep trying, keep working, and do smart work for better results. Thank you.